Well, my film Metamorphosen is about a specific area in the South Ural Mountains in Russia, which is unknown to the wide public, but it should be, because there had been several dangerous accidents of a nuclear facility called Mayak. And the biggest accident was in 1957, and the tank with highly radioactive trash was exploding and set free a lot of radiation. So the whole area is contaminated like Chernobyl was and now Fukushima. But the people in this region, they never got informed. They continued living there like nothing happened. So yeah, I went there and I showed the daily life of the people there, and this is what my film is about. Well, even if this region is not known to a wide audience, a lot of journalists, photographers have been there in the last 20, 25 years. So in the beginning it was not easy to get in contact with the people, because they thought that I'm just one more of these people come there making pictures and go away. So it was only me and Renata Kosenko, my assistant. She was also the translator, and we decided in the beginning not to film anything or to record anything. We just spent time there in the village, talked to the people, and after a while they recognized that we are not going away after 1 or 2 days, we are staying. And we were there for 1 month, because that is the maximum duration I'm allowed to stay in Russia with a tourist visa. And we started filming after a few days, when we get closer to the people and they trust us. And I never did, for example, an interview like we do now here. It was always more like a discussion. We sat on a table, have tea together. It was more like talking about their lives, their daily life, and my life. It was more like this. And I think that helps to get closer to them. I'm very much inspired by photography in general, by still photography. And I think it was at Berlinale, there was one guy telling me, your film does not feel like a film, it does feel more like watching a photographic book. And in the beginning I was a little bit confused about it, but then I thought, yes, he's right, because I was very much inspired by photography when it comes to this topic, because I found pictures by a photographer called Robert Knoss. He's a Dutch photographer, and he went into this village a few years ago and made portraits of the people, very beautiful portraits. And when I saw this for the first time and I knew the background the people live in, I was very moved just by watching into these people's faces. So that's why in my movie you have these portraits, because it's some kind of a quote, some kind of quote of this photographer, because this was the reason why I wanted to go there, because of the people. And the second question, why black and white? That is a question I always get. And you would never ask someone, why did you choose to use the colors? But we have the choice, so we can do both. But in this case, I wanted to work with artificial elements, because this region is somehow artificial all over. And black and white also brings automatically some artificial mood into a picture. That's why the people ask why you shot black and white, because it does not seem to be normal. This is one reason. The second reason is that the photography that inspired me the most is almost black and white. No, I think it's almost all of them is black and white. And black and white has a different dramatic expression for me, because you are not telling with the colors, you are telling with the brightness between white and dark, and the gray tones between them. And this brings a completely different dramatic expression into a picture that I feel very close to. And that's why I choose it. For me, it just felt right for this topic, for this movie.